All right, Sketchpad Podcast, we back. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to the page. Shout out to S. As you can see, I'm not around right now, but I will be doing content because the content has to keep continuing. So I'm going to watch this clip of this guy talking about Chris Brown. And I'm going to give my take on what he said about Chris Brown and why I disagree with these type of people's take on certain people. And so make sure you go subscribe to Sketchpad. If you want to donate, links in the description, PayPal, Cash App, all that good stuff. So without further ado, let's get into it.
React to Chris Brown. I hate Chris Brown. I can't stand him. Chris Brown is like an evil person that people still support no matter what. Go on Twitter right now, make a post reminding people that Chris Brown beat Rihanna within an inch of her life as well as beat other women, and you will have tons of women finding your tweet just to tell you that he's changed, he's moved on, or you're just trying to stir up drama for clout. Do it right now, you'll see. Dude just beats the shit out of women and they still support the shit out of him. I honestly didn't know he still had a decent following. He's huge. He's so big right now. Like, even after he beat the shit out of Rihanna, Chris Brown fans were forgiving him. He's also engaged in this rap beef right now, so he's a little more on like the mainstream consciousness. Have you seen Chris Brown's apology video he made after he beat Rihanna? It's still on YouTube.
I am sorry. I'm not gonna sit here and make any excuses. I am very sad and very ashamed of what I've done. My mother and my spiritual teachings have taught me way better than that. I've done a lot of soul searching. I've talked with my minister and my mother.
Why would his church be the one advising him after?
All right, man, you seen that, you heard that. So look, here's how I feel about this situation with people who are constantly reminding us that someone is a monster or someone is, not rehabilitated, right? So this guy goes on and says that he hates Chris Brown because Chris Brown beats women. And this wasn't the only time he did this. On multiple occasions, he has beaten a woman, and he says that he's beaten Rihanna. Now, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. I never heard about Chris Brown putting his hands on any other woman besides Rihanna. Now, if that escapes me or if I don't know about it, please correct me. I don't know. So that's one. Two, everybody has a chance to be rehabilitated or be reinformed. You can't sit here and tell me that you believe that Chris Brown should not be rehabilitated or be redirected or corrected on his behavior and his past behavior. So you were basically saying essentially that people should not be forgiven for things that they have done because you're saying that you hate Chris Brown. And I don't believe that you ever met Chris Brown, but you're saying you hate him. Now, you saying that Chris Brown is a monster, he's this, he's that. So let me ask you a question. What happens if you did something, right, that you was ashamed of and that was people would deem to be egregious? Would you want people to forgive you and move on from it? Or would you want people to just hold you accountable repeatedly forever? Is what you're saying? Now, not by any way, shape, or form am I condoning Chris Brown hitting women. If you are intelligent, you would know that I'm not condoning that. What I am saying is the man has paid his dues to society. He was already convicted in the court of public opinion. People have already moved past that. So since he has been moved past it, then you have to say, okay, either you accept it or you don't. And apparently you don't accept it. The man said that he went to his church and he found his church helping him. And your response to that was, well, how are you going to get rehabilitated by going to your church? Right? Now, listen, I'm not a God-fearing man. I don't believe in Christ. I don't believe in Islam. I don't follow that type of practice. I'll just be fully transparent. And everybody that knows me always knows that I never followed that. But I will say this about people. So what you're telling me is that someone who is a God-fearing man, they can't go and seek forgiveness from the Lord that they worship. That's what you're saying. They have to go to another human who has flaws and makes mistakes like them to get clarification on why they did something. That's what you're saying. So even if Chris Brown did go to seek help from a psychiatrist or whatever, a psychologist or whatever, right? Let's say he did do that. You still wouldn't forgive him for it because you say he's a monster. You never gave an explanation on why. And this is the reason why I hate people who have conversations like this, because they never give a solution. They always give a grievance or what they don't like. Now, this video could have been chopped up. I don't know, but it did come from your page. So I don't believe it's chopped up. But I am going to say, if you really feel that way, then why you didn't offer any solutions? And this happened, I believe, over 10 years ago. And you're still holding his feet to the fire about something like this? And then you say, well, I can't believe that people still defend this guy. Well, we can't believe that you still holding him accountable for something that he already paid for. It's the same thing. How can you say that this man should be held accountable forever? And if you're not saying that, then you should have specified that in your video. It's crazy, man. But either way, man, Sketchpad Podcast, Torture Talk, you know all that good stuff, man. Make sure y'all go like, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe to all our channels, man. We got a couple of them. We're coming up. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? We got Sketchpad, Torture Talk. You know what I'm saying? We have Combat Combo. And we have our reaction, Sketchpad Reaction channel, which is doing very well. I'm so surprised. I'm so happy for that. So listen, just go to subscribe to all our channels. We got something for everybody. If you want to talk about politics, we got that. If you want to talk about sports, we got that. If you want to talk about rappers, and Drake, Kendrick, down to Ren, down to Easy Mill, Eminem, anybody, we cover it all. Tom McDonald, anything you could think of, we're covering. You know what I'm saying? Dax to Adam Calhoun to Benny the Butcher. We covering all facets of rap music. You know what I'm saying? And also we are covering other things like country music to anything you could think of. We're going to react to it or we're going to cover it. You know what I'm saying? So if you like that type of content and it's your flavor, hit the like button and go and join the Sketchpad Legion. All right, man. We out of here. See y'all. Peace. Bye.